Hello kids! Our subject for today is English 3, Quarter 4, and we are now on Week 1. Our topic is about degrees of adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe persons, places, things, animals, and events. They tell something about a noun. Adjectives have 3 degrees of comparisons. These are the positive, comparative, and superlative degrees. The positive degree signifies quality. It talks about only one thing and it is not being compared with another. No comparison and it denotes quality. Examples: the girl is pretty. Her hair is long. Her dress is short. The comparative degree signifies quality in greater or less degree. Two things are being compared. In comparing equals, we use the phrase as plus adjective plus as. We also compare two nouns that are not the same quality. We add the suffix er, r, or ier to the adjective. We also use than after the adjective. Examples: Ina is prettier than Nana, but Nana's hair is longer than Ina. Her dress is shorter than Ina. The superlative degree signifies quality in the greatest or least degree. 3 or more items are being compared. The suffix est, iest, or st is added to the adjective and the word the is used before the adjective. Examples: Magda is the prettiest among the class. Her shiny hair is the longest among the class. Her red dress is the shortest. Our objective for this lesson is, in this lesson, you are expected to use degrees of adjectives in making comparisons. Let us read and study the conversation below, then answer the following questions. Billy: Jenny, look at this plant. It is big. Jenny: Yes, Billy, it is big. Now, look at this plant. It is bigger than your plant. Billy: Oh, I agree with you. Take a look at that plant in the rectangular pot, pointing to the plant in the corner. Jenny: That plant is the biggest among the 3. Who are talking in the conversation? What are being compared in the conversation? Which plant is big? What did Jenny say about the plant in the round pot? How did Jenny describe the plant in the rectangular pot? Let us now try. Identify the underlined degree of comparison as P for positive, C for comparative, and S for superlative. Number 1. This is the sweetest banana I have ever tested. S. Number 2. The restaurant is very busy today. P. Number 3. Jenny is a better player than Kathy. C. Number 4. She is the most studious in her class. S. Number 5. The weather today is warm. P. Let us try now learning task number 1. Write the comparative and superlative degree of each adjective below. Write your answers in your notebook. Number 1. The word is big. Bigger, biggest. Number 2 word is sweet. Sweeter, sweetest. Number 3 word is thick. Thicker and thickest. Forming the comparison of adjectives, we have the comparative degree and the superlative degree. For one syllable adjective, in the comparative degree, add er to the positive degree. Examples: weak, weaker, near, nearer. For superlative degree, add est to the positive degree. Examples: weak, weakest, near, nearest. For the adjective ending in Y, change Y to I and add ER to the positive degree. Examples: dirty, dirtier, pretty, prettier. For the superlative degree, change Y to I and add EST to the positive degree. Examples: dirty, dirtiest, pretty, prettiest. For the adjective ending in E, for the comparative degree, drop E and add ER to the positive degree. Examples: safe, safer, large, larger. For the superlative degree, drop E and add EST to the positive degree. Examples: safe, safest, large, largest. Multi-syllable adjective or more adjective ending in full or less. For the comparative degree, we have add more or less to the positive degree. Example: afraid, more or less afraid. Silent, more or less silent. Talented, more or less talented. For the superlative degree, add most or least to the positive degree. Example: afraid, most or least afraid. Silent, most or least silent. And talented, most or least talented. Some adjectives are irregularly compared. We have the positive degree, comparative degree, and the superlative degree. Examples are good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, ill, worse, worst, many, more, most, much, more, most, little, less, least, less, lesser, and least. Always remember that for some one-syllable adjectives with a single vowel before the consonant form their comparative and superlative degree by doubling the last letter before adding ER for the comparative and EST for the superlative degree. Examples: mad, mother, maddest, big, bigger, biggest, sad, sadder, saddest, fat, fatter, fattest. The word than is often used with comparative adjectives. Examples: my jacket is thicker than your jacket. The word the before an adjective signifies superlative degree. Example: she is the cutest among the three. Let us now try learning task number 2. Choose the correct form of adjective for each sentence. Write your answers in your notebook. Number 1. This milkshake is sweet, sweeter, or sweetest. The answer is sweet. Number 2. Tarsier remains the small, smaller, or smallest primate in the Philippines. The answer is smallest. Number 3. My uncle is the richer, or richest man in our town. The answer is richest. Number 4. Today's weather is cloudy, cloudier, cloudiest than yesterday. The answer is cloudier. Number 5. The sound of the chirping birds is pleasant, more pleasant, most pleasant than the sound of crickets. The answer is more pleasant. Let us try learning task number 3. Complete the story by supplying each blank with the correct form of the given adjectives. Write your answers in your notebook. One sunny day, Galvez family went on a picnic near the river. Sammy, the youngest among the 3 children of Mr. and Mrs. Galvez, saw a flock of ducks along the river. Ate Lisa, look at the yellow duck. It is fat, Sammy said. Yes, Sammy, Take a look at the black duck. It is fatter than the yellow duck, Lisa said with excitement. As soon as the table is ready, they began eating their lunch that Mrs. Galvez prepared. Mother, this is the most delicious adobo I have ever tasted, Harold exclaimed. The children swam in the river. The water from the river is colder than the water from our faucet, Lisa said to her brothers. They enjoyed swimming and playing the whole day. For the children, it was the best day ever. For learning task number 4, write sentences in the comparative and superlative degrees of the underlined adjectives. Write your answers in your notebook. Number 1, the lollipop that I bought is sweet, sweeter, sweetest. Number 2, the pillow is light, lighter, lightest. Number 3, my cousin is friendly, friendlier, and friendliest. Number 4, that car is expensive, more expensive, and most expensive, less expensive, and least expensive. Number 5, our house is simple, simpler, simplest. Complete the paragraph by selecting the appropriate answers from the given choices below. Write your answers in your notebook. Choices words are degrees, comparative, describe, superlative, and positive. Adjectives are words that describe persons, places, things, animals, and events. In comparing adjectives, there are 3 degrees of comparison. The positive degree states the quality of a noun and pertains only to one thing. Comparative degree compares two nouns. It often uses the word than to compare two things. The superlative degree compares 3 or more adjectives. It states the greatest or the least quality of a noun. Okay, I hope you learned something from our lesson. Until next time, our reference is Pivot for A English 3 Learners Material, Quarter 4, Week 1. Thank you for watching and God bless everyone.